Hey guys, I thought I'd just jump in here. So this is my main website right there, sewingwithsteamllc.com, right there. And let me show you the podcast page. Give me just a second. It's loading. That's what I look like when I straighten my hair and wear makeup. You'll see what I look like here in just a second when I don't do that. All right, So Successful Podcast USA. It's brand new podcast, and I have the questionnaire pulled up on my website. If you would fill this out, if you're interested in being a guest, fill this out. All the little red asterisks means that you have to answer the questions. And there's a disclaimer, and it says, do you, the interview guest, give Stephanie Grams, CEO of Sewing with Steam LLC, the right to publish this interview and all information on audio, visual, and publications, including but not limited to blogs, digital books, print books, without compensation and without notice. You have to say yes or no. Make sure you check that, and then we will get you scheduled to the podcast. So let me flip this a little bit. There I am. Okay, so the podcast is just a generic term. So I'm going to offer this, the interviews different ways. We can get on a Skype call or a webinar. We could do a Facebook Live, Instagram Live. You can actually call in like a dedicated recording number that I have, and we just talk back and forth on a phone, have a basic conversation. The interviews typically will be 15 minutes. If it goes over a little bit, that's fine. If it's a little bit less, that's fine too. This is your chance to share your sewing enthusiasm, whether you're a hobbyist or you actually own a business. If it centers around sewing, I would love to interview you. So this would be the best way to contact me is definitely the link on the Facebook page. But like I said, if you go to sewingwithsteamllc.com, you'll see a big tab that says like the podcast name or something. But I'll post the link underneath this video once I'm done going live. Now, on a second note, before I end this video, I was actually, sorry, I'm all over the place. I apologize. I was actually going to write up a mock business plan for those that want to start a sewing business or are trying to update their sewing business plan already. So that's kind of where I am personally for my sewing business. I've added different services and stuff. So I'm actually going to update my business plan, and I thought I would offer the template to you. But the only way to get that is by emailing me through my website. So again, if you go to sewingwithsteamllc.com, you can contact me that way. So there's a couple things. I have the free newsletter. I have a free group. I have a podcast, and I'm looking for guests. So I'd love to hear from you. You can be a hobbyist or own a business. Either way, I would love to get you on the podcast. Especially, and I hate to say this, but you have to be in the USA to do that. Sorry. I hope you guys aren't too upset about that. If you know somebody in the United States that is into sewing, like I said, hobbyist or business, share this information with them, and maybe we could connect. Meanwhile, I hope everybody is hanging in there and staying calm and doing the best that you can do given the situation. I know a lot of my fellow sewists are sewing face masks for like local hospitals. I don't know of a local hospital in my area that's accepting those. So I've been posting that question online in various local groups. I haven't gotten a response yet, but people could just be busy because they have children at home or they're taking care of loved ones that they typically didn't have to take care of before this happened. Meanwhile, let me know if you would like to be a podcast guest, if you would like to be invited to my private group, and if you would like a mock business plan template similar to what I'm using in my sewing business. Have a good night. Bye, guys.